What's going on, everybody? All right, so today let's talk about this. That WB has been labeled as junk. As always, hit that subscribe and let's get into it. All right, but before we get into it, let's look at those stocks because this is very important and it's very crucial with today's topic. Today, WB stock closed at $8.95, Comcast at $35.10, and Netflix with 1,194 with 63 cents. You might be asking yourself, why are you constantly talking about the stocks when this doesn't have to do with whatever topic you're talking about? Let me tell you that is very important because if you can see right now, WB stocks, instead of going up with this reboot and everything that they're putting besides DC, they have so many IPs. Everything is in the red. It's in the negative. Look at that, $8.95. Come on. That's sad. Every time it goes up a little bit, it goes down even more. And then when you see it, even though we're in an economy that's very bad right now, Netflix continues to grow. It's a juggernaut when it comes to this industry with the streaming service. WB status is currently junk, and the source for today's report is coming from The Hollywood Reporter. Warner Bros. Discovery has been downgraded to BB+, meaning it's below investment grade, able to repay its debt, but still vulnerable to economic changes. Quote unquote junk, meaning the company is at high risk to raise capital in order to finance a takeover. Warner Bros. Discovery TV networks are falling as Hollywood shifts and moves to streaming. Warner Bros. Discovery is under pressure from Wall Street as investors move away from TV networks and after the streaming digital world. The possibility of Warner Bros. Discovery doing a merger, a split of the company, WB Studios, with a rebranded HBO Max and Discovery channels into a separate company, meaning that they're breaking away from online content and the cable division. Warner Bros. Discovery, back in 2024 of December, reorganized itself to do a TV division separate from its streaming service and studio division. Warner Bros. Discovery is copying Comcast as they also are doing the same. No one is really watching TV and more people are going to streaming. Warner Bros. Discovery is only reducing leverage on their borrowings 2025 and 2026 by generating cash flow, meaning cut what's not working and focus on what's making money. The article doesn't say WB is merging or selling. It's just losing points in Wall Street with investors and need to make money to pay debt. Now let's speculate with all this that's going on. Like I told you, the stocks play a major role in this. When the stocks are down, what is that telling investors? That they're scared. They don't want to take a high risk and they don't want to throw in money because they're not going to get back their ROI, meaning their return on investment. So why would you want to spend in a company knowing that you might not get back that profit? How long has this company been going downhill? It's been over 2 years that their stocks keep on sinking and it continues to sink. With that being said, let's speculate. I think that Comcast is already in the works behind the closed doors that they're going to be buying out Warner Brothers. They'll be able to pay off that debt, eliminate it, because of course they have the money, they don't have that debt, and they pretty much have that covered. Now, looking at it, why would all of a sudden Max be going back and rechanging its name to HBO Max? Because of course it's been confusing the people and it's been confusing the audience. Now, them doing all of this doesn't mean that they're merging, that they're breaking, selling off the company. Nowhere in the article is telling us that. It's just saying that they're splitting the own company into different sections. You have the TV division, you have the streaming service, and then you have everything that has to do with cable. So you have shows and content that falls into different categories. So a lot of people are jumping, to conclusions and assuming that WB is going to be, going up for sale and stuff like that. Nothing has been officially released with that. Could that happen? Yes. Is that going to happen anytime soon? No. Don't forget that in January 2026, Comcast is coming into play to help Warner Brothers with HBO Max and the streaming service. Could something be happening behind closed doors? Yes, I really believe that that's what's happening. But a lot of people fail to see that because, of course, a lot of people are, being misguided with, false rumors, and they're not really doing their research like I just did right now and bringing you these facts, because these are the facts. Nowhere it's saying that it's being sold off. Nowhere it's saying that it's merging. It's just telling you that they're trying to make money and cutting out whatever doesn't work because they're leasing it to other smaller networks where WB is making money off of that for the moment, trying to pay off their debt. But at the same time, these investors don't want to spend any more money on content that's not bringing them money, which is TV services and shows that nobody are watching, because everybody is right now on streaming. Everybody's watching streaming. This is why you see a lot of ads now on streaming services, because that's where all the fans and the viewers are at. See what I'm saying? So you have to target the source, and investors know that that's where the crowds are at. They're watching Netflix, they're watching Disney Plus, they're watching Hulu, they're watching, HBO Max, all these streaming services. This is why I'm telling y'all. Some of y'all don't want to accept it, but the future will be streaming. It's happening. Theaters are coming to an end. People don't have the money, nor do they have the patience or the attention to actually go out to the theaters. Things are shifting, and they will continue to shift as we move into the future. That's what the future is. It's all going to be streaming. It is what it is, but this is what these companies have allowed and tolerated for years. As always, drop your comments, hit that subscribe, and until next time.